G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic sock show on the internet. Winners are grinners. What a lovely way to end the season. I'm happy I can carry this 10-foot tall feeling all the way through to August now. Wonderful stuff, wonderful stuff. The game ended Sheffield United 0, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Yes, 3 goals. No goals let in for all you clean sheet freaks out there. I don't care about that, but I guess it's nice, eh? It's nice. So let me go through the goals before I forget. So the first one. Now the first one, I would describe this as a proper Ange goal. I know many people think that it's just getting it down the wingers, running it down to the line, cutting it back. But Mickey van der Ven nicks the ball. Pressure, nicks the ball off a Sheffield United player deep in their own half. Wonderful play, Mickey. Wonderful play. Gets it across to James Maddison. He lays it back for Son. Son puts it through to Kulu. Bang! Back of the net. Pick that one out, chump. Fotheringham, to his credit, even though I can't stand him for all his time-wasting antics when we played them last, he had a decent enough game. He stopped the scoreline from being much more embarrassing, as did our own players, because we hit the bar twice. Hit the post twice, rather. Second goal was a bit of ping pong. Everyone's having a shot. It comes out to Johnson. Good awareness by Johnson. Picks out, lays the ball, passes it back for Pedro Porro, who comes steaming in. And whereas the first time he hits the post, this just rocketed into the top corner. It was a great goal. And the third goal, oh my lord, what a ball by Son, outside of his boot, curling around. Maddison did really well to get there, cuts it across, and it's a goal by Kulusevski. Yeah, we'll take that one, we'll claim that one, Kulu. I'm sure he got a bootlace on it somewhere. Overall, I'm very happy with the performance, folks. It was, I don't want to nitpick, but I can't really nitpick. I just say like the tempo in the first half was a little bit slower. But when I say a little bit slower, I don't mean like sometimes what we have been doing. It was still decent. It was still decent, and you could see Sheffield United were just getting more and more knackered as the game went on. In the second half, I mean, we're in control the whole game. So hey, and when we were up in their final third, it didn't look as if it didn't look like we were running out of ideas at all. We were having a go, man. We were having a go, sending in the shots, and a lot of them didn't come off. Score could have been 5 or 6-0, but I guess that's been the story of our season, hasn't it? You know, we've missed a lot of chances. Hopefully we'll get all that sorted out. We've still been winning lots of games. There was an incident late on in the game where one of the Sheffield United players jumped into Heung-min Son, and even though it wasn't clear on the replay, I would go with the decision on the pitch. The way Son went down, I thought at first glance that when the player jumped into him, he also kind of dragged some studs down his leg, perhaps, because I don't know why else Son would go down like a sack of spuds like that. It's not usually like him to do things like that. But of course, we had the wonderful intervention from the micromanagers at Stockley Park. Get rid of this now, Premier League. Get rid of it. You've got to vote in a few days. Do the right thing. Get rid of this. I hate it. It wasn't just that decision was reversed. It gives teams a chance to breathe, doesn't it? It changes the flow of the game. You got your foot on someone's throat, and then there's a nice little 5-minute break where they can have some Lucozade, have a couple of biscuits, have a bit of a chat, G each other's up, and then we get going again, and then the momentum stopped, doesn't it? So that's the main reason I hate VAR, because it gives teams on the downer, it gives them a chance to get back in, and it halts progress of the team that's on top. Simple as that. Get rid of it. It's not needed. It's in Stockley Park. It's down the road. I used to live near there. I know it's an old rubbish tip, and I don't think they've got rid of all the rubbish. They've papered over the top and put more rubbish on top in the name of technology. And let's hope it goes. I'm amazed they don't have better technology. The cameras are blurry, as Ange said. They are prehistoric. I don't know what cameras they're using. They're like using a Kodak digital camera from the year 2000. I had one of them, took 4 AA batteries, and you can get about 20 photos on a card. I think that's what they're using. I think they've gone cheap, because I think there's some suits creaming a bit of money off the top, justifying their own existence. So let's get rid of these clowns. The crowd was in nice song. Nice to have them back. Singing Ange as well. That was great to see. Overall, look, I'm happy. I'm happy. We're back in Europe, folks. We're back in Europe where we belong. We're into the Europa League, a cup we've won twice before, and it's a UEFA Cup, guys. Last time was 40 years ago, but I remember it. Great Roberts. So we've got a chance in that now. I'm happy because at the very least it means we've got 8 more games of Tottenham Hotspur Spursy goodness to enjoy next year, and that can't be a bad thing, eh? That can't be a bad thing. And we've got a shot. We've got a shot at it, which is great. You know, the league table doesn't lie at the end of it. The league table doesn't lie. You end up where you belong. And 5th place over the season, I think, is fair enough. And I think it's a great achievement. Well, it's not achievement. I always want more because I want to win the damn thing. But you got to say it's good progress. It's good progress, and it means when the final whistle went, for the first time since I think 2018-19, we've kept the manager for a whole season. So that's a plus. Do we get a trophy for that? Probably not. You think things are on the up at Tottenham. I thought that our style of play was great. We weren't getting caught out. Let's have a look at some of the players. Vicario, as usual, big Vic between the sticks. Pulled off some great saves. What I really liked to see actually was the way that Vicario, Dragushin and Romero were all standing up for each other, man. They were all standing up for each other. In that, if one of our players pushes someone over, the other two are right there to step in to make sure that no one else tries to retaliate. I loved it. There was one point where Romero got in someone's face. Bloody hell, man. I almost shat myself watching it. It was that intense. You don't want to pick on that guy. But Dragushin, what a great game he had. Great game. Looked completely at home at centre-half. So that's positive, man, isn't it? It's positive. We've come a long way in our centre-halves in the space of a year. A thing that we've been crying out for at Tottenham since the days of Alderweireld and Vertonghen. So it looks like we've got that sorted out. It's the best way to build a platform for a successful team is to get your sodding defence sorted out. Love that. Pedro Porro, amazing game. Shot hit the post, shot went in the back of the net. Great defensively. Van der Ven, as I said, his intervention led to the first goal. No, you just can't do him. He's half man, half Tonka truck, that guy. Fantastic. Midfield had a really good game. Papa Matassar, man. Oh, God, this is just the start of his career. Can you believe how much better this kid can get? He's going to be fantastic next year, and he's going to be even better the year after. Maddison, you know what? Maddison assisted 1 goal. He was decent, man. He was decent. Some of his passing that he was picking out was great, you know. And Bentancur was good. Substituted again, but I think it's because he was knackered. He didn't have to do the wrecking ball act at Bramall Lane. He was just buggered because he'd been running around so much. Good game by Rodri. Our midfield definitely didn't let us down at all today. You know, they were hassling, pressing. And up front, Kulu, well, he was kind of paying... It was weird how the old front line was set up. You know, he was on the right, then he was on the left, then he was in the middle. But 2 goals. Overall, not the best of seasons, but maybe he's just scoring 2 goals to get us all to shut up a bit and have a bit more faith in him. And Heung-min Son, as usual, was occupying 2 or 3 of the opposition players because he's that good. He's had a great season as Sonny. What did he have? He's had about 30 goal. He's had lots of goal interventions or whatever they call it these days in those stupid statistics. I think he's captained the club really well this year. He's got the right attitude. He wants to win. He wants to win and play fair. And yeah, once you've got those 2 things going as captain, you can fill in the blanks, and he's got all that as well. So well done, Sonny. Nice one, Sonny. Nice one, son. Well done. And the substitutes, Pierre. I noticed. I just had a quick look at the lineup for who's flying out to Australia, and I noticed that Pierre is not on that plane, so that might signal a bit of exit stuff from him. Richarlison and Celso are not on the plane, but they're maybe possibly injured. The other likes of Skip and Royale, Hill, they're all on the plane. But the good news is there's a load of youngsters coming on as well. Speaking of which, Mikey Moore. Hey, you know what? Mikey Moore had a decent few minutes, 15 minutes at the end. I think his first touch he fell over, but he immediately got the ball back, so that don't matter. And you know what? He didn't look out of place, that kid. You could see when he was on the pitch, he had football face on. Football face. Didn't look overawed or anything. Took to it like a duck to water. Had a nice couple of dribbles. And hopefully we'll be seeing much more of him. 16-year-old, 17 in August. I hope he has a long and fine career at Tottenham Hotspur. So the next game is against Newcastle. Friendly in Melbourne. I'll probably be doing a watch along for that. Unfortunately, I was going to go, but things didn't work out that way. I've actually got a couple of tickets. But such is life, man. Such is life. I'll enjoy watching them anyway. And we are going to see some of our kids in action who under 21s through the final after beating Chelsea, which is great. And in other football news, Balmain Meerkats beat 5-7-3 and my daughter scored a great goal. Nepotism begins at home, folks. Nepotism begins at home. Give me some latitude on that one. So overall, I'm sitting here with a big smile on my face, full of love for my beloved Tottenham Hotspur. I think it's been, it's been a season of ups and downs, but we've all learned a lot, and we've come through the other side a hell of a lot more stronger. It bodes so well for having a good dig. The quadruple's on next year, folks. I'm starting already. With my delusion, it's 4 trophies for Tottenham Hotspur next year. Bang, 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 bang. That's it. Till next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Well done, Ange and the boys. You've made me proud this year. Keep on going. Keep on going. Peace and love and go on, you Spurs.